Hi, welcome back to this lecture. My name is Himanshu Sharma, and sorry for starting my video with my own YouTube channel. Let's get back to where we left our Google, or not Google, HTML form. Right. So this is our HTML font. Of course, I increased this font size of this icon with 62, if you may. Yeah, I've increased it with 62 pixel. So after increasing this, I created a class or a div named as form. Inside this I'll be typing form, creating a form, right? And let's write action. I'm gonna leave blank for now, and method is gonna be post. Post, right? I like some spacing with my equal to sign, right? So let me explain you what these action and method are. Action means whatever variable I have. For example, if a user types in his or her username, so the action would be the name of the file where the username data of the form is sent, and method post means that the data is not going to be shown on the URL, right? So with get method, the data would be shown on the URL. For example, name is equals to this. Password would also be visible with get method, but with post method there is a little bit of security. So this is what post method does. So inside this I'll be typing input type is equals to text, of course, and name. Of course, I have to define name because with this variable name I'll be extracting data from the form, right? So name would be, of course, name, right? So let's see. I have this, and of course I'll define a placeholder. You'll see what placeholder does. Enter your name, right? So this is what placeholder does. I'll type dot dot dot, three dots. Yeah. Okay, so similar to this, I'll be typing another input, right? And this would be email, correct? Input type email, name is also email, and placeholder would be enter your email, three dots, and kaboom, right? And inside this again another input, tap input number, and name is gonna be contact, and placeholder would be enter your contact or phone number, whatever you wish to add. And the last would be, of course, the password, input type password, name is also password, and placeholder would be, this time it would be create your password, because this is a sign up page. Create your password, not enter your password. Create your password, right? Let's see. Yeah, yeah. So the main issue we are facing right now is that these are aligned, because the input tag is an inline element, right? So for that we'll type control S. We'll be using dot form input, right? For more specificity, to be more specific, sorry. So dot form input, I'll do display is equals to block means that these is the type of display these would have is block element acts, covers the whole screen, right? So you'll see the difference, of course, and now you see the difference, but of course we have to align it at the center. So I'll write margin 0 auto, right? And you see the difference, but I still need some gap. Okay, so after this, sorry, after this we have done, what if we write 20 except of 0 pixel? So let's go back. There are some spaces at the top, at the bottom, right? So we have created this. Now we have to create a button, a submit button, of course. So we'll go back, just minimize this one. So we'll go back here and we'll create a button inside this form. So of course, to create button sorry, button button, and this would have type is submit, and class is not class, sorry, name. This also requires name, submit, correct, because we'll be using only one button. There is no need for the class. Submit, and this would also be written as submit. So let's see how it looks like. Minimize this. So this looks like this. Now let's design this button. So button button, and we'll give it a padding of 7 pixels. Refresh this, and we'll float it to the right side. Right, so float RIGHT right. Let's go back. It would stick at the corner. We have to give it some margin again, right. I think it would be around 100 pixel, I think. Okay, some more. So 20, 120. Oh, 120 would be a lot. I think 117. Yeah, 116. Okay, so this has been aligned. Now we have to edit this as well. So dot button, it would have a background of, let's say, background color of, let's say, blue, not black, sorry, blue, and color, foreground color as white. Save this and kaboom. Yeah, it looks like an ordinary thing. Now we'll design its border radius, would be 7, which would be, I don't know, 5 pixel. 5 pixel is good. Yeah, 5 pixel. And we'll design 5 pixel. Okay, we'll design its border 1 pixel solid, and let's say white, right. Yeah, and of course cursor is pointer, right. Whenever I move the cursor to this, it should point like this, right. I hope it's visible. And let's make hover as well. When I hover to the button, there should be some animation. So button hover, not hover, and let's change its background color to white and foreground color to blue. All right, let's see. And of course we'll have to add some transition as well. Transition, let's say transition of 0.5 seconds, so that it looks smooth, correct. Yeah, but okay, we have to again create border, of course. I'm sorry, I didn't define the border 1 pixel solid and blue. Border would be blue now. Yeah, I think you can see that. And one more thing I forgot about this input, that we have to make this input required, right. The user have to enter all the details, then only he would be able to submit. So we'll add here required, just using some smart technique of text editor, required, right. And now if I press submit, it say please fill out this field, and if I fill out this field and not the other, it will again bring out a pop-up, right. But yeah, this has a quite large width, so we'll of course reduce the width. So pop width should be around 300, I guess. Yeah, 300 is quite small. 400 is nice. Yeah, 450, 350. Sometimes I get caught up with hit and try. So yeah, we have created a pop-up thingy, pop-up sign up and all. Now we'll create similar to this a login page, right. So of course let's open this, and inside our project slash form, not this one, project slash form. We'll create a new file, control S, we'll name it as login.html, and let's bring it here. And this would be similar to signup.html. Control A, control C, and control V. Right. Let's change some of these aspects. For example, this would be login, and I have to reduce some of these parameters. For example, email ID and contact. I won't require email ID and contact, right? If someone has to log in, I won't require. Okay, what is this? This is again contact. No, I won't require this. Sorry. Yeah. So not this one. Sorry. And of course, I have to change some more thing, I guess. So let's just see what are the changes required. I'm not getting any currently, so I'll go to File Explorer, I'll go to Project Form, I'll go to login.html. So let's open login.html. Yeah, so of course I have to change, first of all I have to change the icon. I'll choose another font or some icon, and I have to reduce the width. Okay, so let's reduce the width first. So width is pop, so I'll go to pop here, and I'll type style because I'm going to change it here only. Style, I hope this works. Height is 300 pixel, right? I hope this works, I'm not certain. Yeah, it's working quite fine. I'll do it to 260. Yeah, this is looking quite nice. So we have successfully created login and sign up page. Now the only thing left is the backend.